Hi, welcome to another episode of Broadcasting Northwest Florida. I'm Jennifer Connolly with Florida's Great Northwest, and today we are featuring Washington County. And today I have with me Ted Everett, who's the Executive Director of the Washington County Economic Development Council. Ted, Washington County is one of my favorite places. It's one of our rural counties in Northwest Florida. And every time I come to visit you, we always say as a big group, we believe in Washington County. And I'd love for you to tell our audience today a little bit about the things that make Washington County such a special place to do business.
Jennifer, thank you for this opportunity. We're really excited about what Florida's Great Northwest is doing. We appreciate the leads that are coming out of your organization. But let me tell you why we believe in Washington County. Washington County is, I think, in some ways very unique from some of our sister counties. When I came into the chamber and the EDC many years ago, I found very quickly that our county was one that wanted to move forward, never offered excuses why they just had to stay the same. And just let me give you an example of what I'm talking about here. Several years ago, it's close to 4 years ago now, going on 5 years, I saw a need for water and sewage in the western part of the county. Many people told us that, hey, just go for a package plant. After knowing what DEO was looking for in the state agencies, they wanted communities to come together. So we went to City of Bonifay in Holmes County. And the short version is that over the years, we were able to create an authority. It's the first one of its kind in the state of Florida that I have been told by DEO. This is an authority that has did several ILAs come together, and now we have a authority board that has a representative from Bonifay, representative from Holmes County, and a representative from Washington County, and we achieved some grants through Rick Scott's Florida Job Growth Fund at that time. We received grants from DEO and legislative appropriations. Now we're very shortly to break ground on water and sewer lines from Bonifay, Holmes County, Florida, down into Washington County, Florida. We have created a commercial overlay. We will have planning and zoning set of guidelines that first have to pass through the authority and then go to their respective counties and city. We're required to create about 200 jobs after the water and sewer lines are laid. I can tell you the developers are already notifying and talking to some of the parcel owners. I have seen extensive maps by one engineering firm on what they would like to do out there. So the visioning and the ability to say, yes, we can do that. And why cannot we work with other communities to solve a common problem? That's why we believe in Washington County. That's what makes this county special, is because we are no longer locked into our past because we're not willing to look at and examine our future and do the hard work it takes to get to that future.
One of the secrets to your success, I know you've shared with me in the past, is your leadership and the ability to get things done. Would you like to tell our audience a little bit about the passion that you and your leaders feel around that?
What separates us from the others is leadership. And when I tell you about leadership, I'm talking about leadership that if I have a project and it needs to be fast tracked, we don't wait for the regular meetings to come and pass and planning and zoning. I can talk to the planning department person, Don McDonald, and we can expedite those meetings. I can talk to our chairman, Trey Hawkins, and expedite those BOCC meetings into special meetings. The point is that through leadership that is motivated to attract jobs, to bring growth into this county, which is also good for the region, it requires leadership that is nimble and willing to understand that time to market is of the essence. If you do not have a responsive county government or city governments that tend to treat projects as, well, hey, we'll just go on the usual timeline, that doesn't cut it anymore. If you're going to compete, you have to understand this. It is time to market. And the counties and the leadership that gets that are the ones that are going to have the leg up. Certification is all the counties, leaders and the EDs know. That just gives you the ability to tell a company time to market has been cut radically. You've got the geotech work, you've got the stormwater mitigation work done, you've got all that is needed for the company to say, I like your attitude, county. I like that you understand that time to market is important to me. I like the fact that you've done all this work. I like the fact that if you look at the map behind you, I-10 goes right through the northern part of Washington County, but what you don't see on that map is right through Vernon and right through Wausau are two north-south major corridors that are in the process of being 4-lane. That means that our access to the Panama City Beach International Airport, to the Port of Panama City, that time, again, I go back to time to market, has been cut down tremendously. So if you're a company that's manufacturing and need to move your goods, thank you for putting Washington County front and center behind you, because that's who they need to be talking to.
Well,
and I do appreciate this time.
Well, thank you, Ted. Certainly, there's a lot of great benefits to Washington County and Northwest Florida, and we appreciate you tuning in yet again for another episode of Broadcasting Northwest Florida. We hope that you'll connect with us again next week, and never hesitate to reach out to us if you need more information.
Jennifer, can I ask you to do one thing with me?
Sure.
You know what to do on 3.
Yep, that's right.
All right, 1, 2, 3. We believe in Washington County.
County.
Put you on the spot. I know you represent a lot of counties, and they're all great counties. You have a great job representing a lot of good people in Northwest Florida. Thank you for what you do for us.
Thank you so much, Ted.